Hello everyone. I'm Pastor Michael Nicodemus with the Heart to Heart Refinement Ministries.org, and I'm actually live on my Facebook page. I'm also sharing this on my YouTube channel. If you're watching me from my YouTube channel, please hit subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and you'll get a notification anytime I go live on YouTube. So what I'm going to be talking about is I did a short video on trees and branches and spiritual matters of the heart. So what I'm going to do, being I'm on live, I can actually switch my camera around, and I want to show you what dead branches look like. But before I do that, I'm going to be referring to John 15:1 and 2. It says that Jesus is the vine and God is the gardener, and then God cuts away any dead branch in me that bears no fruit, and he also prunes any branch in me that is not bearing any good fruit. So if it's bearing good fruit, he's going to prune it. If it's a dead branch, he's going to cut it away. So we're going to talk about what a tree looks like outside my bedroom window. When I lay down in my bed, when I set up, when I get dressed, when this window's open, I'm going to show you what I see. So I'm going to flip the camera around here. All right, I'm looking through my let's see if it'll do it again. Sorry. All right, what I'm doing is I'm showing you through my bedroom window what this ugly tree looks like, okay? You're going to see the undercarriage. There's a lot of ugly branches, okay? When you look up, there's some growth there, right? And you'll see 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 of those branches that absolutely have no growth on them at all. Okay, and you can also look down at the ground and you can see some really ugly stuff that has fallen down there. Well, I have raked that mess up several times, and that don't bother me as bad as the undergrowth of this ugly tree. Okay, what this tree represents, my friends, is those branches that I talked to you about that are not bearing any fruit. Remember in John 15:1, Jesus is the vine. Okay, well, that vine is the trunk of that tree out there. Okay, we are the branches, and we have to stay connected to Jesus, right? But sometimes our connection isn't very strong or very healthy, and so we've got no growth on the branches that are not bearing any kind of growth, okay? So the growth that I'm talking about is bearing fruit. In this tree is a pine tree, okay? It produces pine cones, and I'm sure that they have their purpose here in the world, but I'm talking about bearing fruit, okay? So in the undercarriage of this tree is a lot of dead branches. You can see that in the video, okay? So if we don't take care of our heart, the emotional branches that are in our heart, they're going to look like this undercarriage, okay? So when we deal with other people, we look at this undercarriage. They look at this undercarriage, okay? So when somebody comes at me with bitterness or harshness, and I don't know how to get rid of these dead branches or prune the good branches that are bearing growth, I'm going to be lost in my world, friends, okay? So now let me switch it back, and I want to talk to you a little bit more. If we don't understand how to bear this fruit in our life, first of all, we can't bear fruit on dead branches. You've seen the dead branches in the video, okay? We've got to understand how to prune out and allow God to get rid of those dead branches, okay? So my purpose on this tree, let me switch it around so you can see it again. See, on this tree, my plan is to take my saw and cut all of those dead branches off that have no growth underneath there. That's going to clear up a beautiful scene from my bedroom window, okay? So I'm also going to get up there, and some of those branches have growth on them, but some of those branches also are dead, okay? So I need to get up there and I need to prune even the good branches so better stuff will grow. So over here on your actually you're probably your far left of your screen, you're going to see some growth that's dead, that's over the top of a table that's outside there. Well, all of that has to come out of there in order to have an attractive undercarriage. So the undercarriage, my friends, is the condition that our heart's in. This is pretty ugly when I look at it. And sometimes, friends, we can get pretty ugly on the inside of our heart, okay? And if we don't look at our spiritual health, which are these dead branches, and allow God to cut those dead branches away, we're going to stay bitter, we're going to stay harsh, and that bitterness is going to lead us to being miserable, it's going to lead us to worry, and we're going to get frustrated. And that's where the harshness comes in at. When people are bringing the bitterness and the harshness towards you, and your undercarriage in your heart looks like this tree, that's going to be a bad thing for you to have to deal with. So Heart to Heart Refinement Ministries is going to help you, with God's help and with the help of Jesus through the Holy Spirit, to be able to cut away those dead branches inside your heart that are not bearing any fruit. Okay? My job as a spiritual health pastor is to help you look and see what's on the inside of your heart. Okay? That's not something I'm going to help you do, but through taking my spiritual health checkup, you're going to get alone with God, and you're going to get alone with Jesus, and you're going to take that spiritual health checkup. That's what it's for. It's going to help you to be able to identify those branches that need to be cut out of your life that are not bearing fruit. But it's also going to help you to identify with the fruit that is not very healthy, to be able to heal that fruit and to be able to cut away some of that bad fruit. Again, spiritual health comes out of John 15, 1 and 2, people. Read the whole book of John 15, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to flip this camera around one last time, and we're going looking at the bad undercarriage. Sorry about that again. We're going to be looking at the undercarriage of this tree. So my purpose, friends, is to shoot another video after I clean up this undercarriage, so you may see what it looks like in the beauty that happens, okay? And I'm sorry that the video is not very good. I'm looking through my bedroom window. The bedroom window is old, so it's a little cloudy. So I want you to just realize that, because if we're talking about Jesus being the vine, like that trunk is the vine, we are the branches, my friends. We've got to deal with that. We've got to deal with that every single day of our life, right? So I want to help you to be able to clean up the branches, but that's God's job. But God works through Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ works through his followers today, which are disciple makers. Okay, I'm a disciple maker. I'm a spiritual health pastor, and I want to help you. I want you to know what it's like to clean up the undercarriage, otherwise known as your heart. Thank you, and have a blessed day.